that pit be a lot closer to that one. Last one they pitted at 20, 21, coming to 22. That did not work for them guys.
Well, traditionally, if one of these races is a parade, the other one is a barn burner. Let's find out.
Still pushing here. 14 still lined up. All even. Still 2 by 2.
4 cars coupled together up front now, 3 on the inside. Larson, Briscoe, and Kyle Busch in the 8.
Connected there, big push by Briscoe, moving up right in front of his teammate.
Almirola drops in 3rd from the outside of the front row. Has a look, thinks better of it, has another
out
look.
There, Briscoe is trying to go with him, trying to get the 10 in line on the bottom. Did not work out. Be interesting if Briscoe will move up in front of him, take the Fords to the front. But that's going to stack up a lot of them Chevys underneath of them. 10 Chevys in this, 7 Fords.
And 4 Toyotas who qualified last night, 20th through 26th.
I'm telling you though, those Toyotas sleeping. Do not count them guys out off of qualifying speed. Bad fast when it comes to drafting. Here's the driver's eye cam. You see there's blurring out on the dash there. That's proprietary information with team to team. You don't need to see that, but I'm telling you, this is going to be a really cool angle as we progress through the year. Such a neat thing.
How they got that
so tiny. Mike and I got to see it in the like literally tinier than anything I've ever seen. I cannot believe that that's a camera that can produce the images that it does.
Whoa, Briscoe got swirled up just a little bit. Not sure if that was contact from Kyle Busch or not.
Eric Almirola. Out
really let that outside line just roll right around the outside.
I get to go back. I'm happy now. I thought it was over with, but I get to say it again. Eric Almirola.
Oh, yes, that was contact.
Oh, I think I was
that
the air.
Up, stacks that bottom line up.
I think it was the air.
Comes.
Oh, Kyle Larson just getting a nice shove from Chase Briscoe.
Yeah, Briscoe getting a little frisky there with the 5.
Another thing with that push from Kyle Busch, the Chevrolets, you hear these drivers talk about it, that
good shove to the
spearhead on the front of that thing. The Ford is a lot flatter front end, enables those guys to push a little bit harder. I think that's what you saw with Kyle Busch on the bumper of the 14.
Now this year, all 3 manufacturers have a new nose piece, and Chevrolet made some effort at trying to resist that, reduce that pointiness, so those cars would push in the draft and be with a little more stable than what we saw here last year.
Wow, Almirola, he can pull down. It's not going to leave that 2 car. Good pushing, good company, good dancing partner.
Doug Campbell, Austin Cindric's spotted.
Mike, we're seeing it already, Mike. You talked about it. Any one of these duels ever boring on one side of it or slow for excitement, the other one is for sure to produce. And these guys are already pushing way more than the other two.
Josh?
A little more side by side.
We saw Kyle Busch give a little push to Chase Briscoe a little bit earlier, but outside of that, Chase Briscoe keeps coming over the radio, and he just said, I'm out of control, loose. They told him just hang in there and keep fighting.
Hey guys, we're going to see a wreck in a moment. I can see it already. It's going to happen any moment right now. I see a wreck coming.
Yeah, Mike, you see Eric Almirola in that team.
I see a wreck coming with all my years of experience. Ever since I watched NASCAR, you're about to see a wreck.
Before they got through turn 2. I just went down and talked to Drew Blickensderfer, his crew chief, and he just gave me a thumbs up.
You're going to see a wreck in a couple
hours.
laps.
The difference a year has made with this car handling-wise.
Well, not only that, he doesn't have anywhere to go. Right. I mean, he's already against the yellow line on the inside. He's got a row on the outside of him. He can't really go anywhere.
Caution's out. It's a side window. I saw it blow out of one of their cars. There's somebody run over right there.
Looks like the white car.
Side glass.
I can't tell who that is.
First caution.
It's either the red. It's either the 38 or that white car. It's either the 31 of Haley or the 38 of Gilliland. Either Dave Gilliland or.
So we'll step away while we look for the offender.
Justin Haley.
First caution flag tonight in the Duel at Denver. everybody to pit road.
Already shaking
Haley
things
stayed
up.
out.
Like
Must
it.
not be Haley unless that was Haley
What
and
do they
Larry
do?
fixed it.
4 tires, 2 tires, no tires?
Josh.
You see Chase Briscoe come in. He's been fighting a car that's extremely loose so far. He's going to get tires and fuel.
Well, LaJoy and Suarez and Keselowski deal out with fuel.
Was it Haley or Gilliland?
4 tires on the 14, fuel only on a lot of them, right sides only.
And that prompted the caution flag. We have found the culprit. Hope they have a spare sitting in their pit.
And I saw it blow out Justin Haley's car right there. That
Yeah,
white
right, yep,
roof,
Haley.
yellow number.
I thought it was the white car.
There. Tell me that air ain't turbulent back there in the pack. Sucked it right out of the right side of the car. Boom.
Does that mean come push me, or does that mean go inside of me or around me? In this case, come push them. I'm sure that's exactly what it means. They'll point. If they want you to the inside, I'm sure they're going to be pointing to the bottom. If they just have it out the window, they just want you to come get to them and help them. Well, I went around them, so he's probably going to be pretty pissed off.
Depends on what they're pointing with. The finger has all risk. I like it.
We're back under green.
Still right with you to 2 with the car length behind him. 5 still on your door. Getting help from the 8. Still there, 5. Half a car width between you. 8's right on him with a car length and a half behind the 8. Half to the 2.
Spotter chatter. It's like air traffic control. But the driver's got to drive that car.
Well, by theory, they steer the car. I feel like the spotters try.
Oh,
Did you
Cal
see
Larson.
how big a push
Cal Larson got
Kyle
way
Busch
out
gave
there.
Kyle Larson really shot
Cal
him
and
out
Kyle
so
show.
far that Kyle had to elect to go down. Now what's he do here, Tony? Does he pull up, make this block, or stay on the bottom?
I think he just sits there and figures out which line is building energy. If his car didn't feel good, he wouldn't stay there. He wouldn't elect to put himself in that position. But as long as that car feels and drives the way he wants it to, he is gathering knowledge that's going to help him for Sunday.
And remember, last night he was on.
Push 1.
Whole different ballgame.
It's just if it starts feeling bad at all, just cut your loss, get out of there, save it for Sunday.
You know what this
Sonny D, 15 car. That's where Riley
So an
Hurst
early
ended up.
caution
All
and
right.
around 40 laps to go in Duel race number 2, and the whole pack.
Everybody in
All right,
reserve.
35 laps to
Except for
go.
the leaders,
How
of
about a Fox
course.
NASCAR Thursday night crank it up.
Hell yeah.
Denny's the first one, trying to play some gas with the 45-minute bumper. They're still probably 8 behind you here. We're about 3 back to the 6. 31, 41, 6, 11. 52 staying bottom back here. 45's got no help by 3. Neither one of them have help in either lane. So you in the 11, 2 to the 14. Come on, you.
The Daytona 500.
Obviously.
Something happened to Chase Elliott.
Chase Elliott's in trouble, backing up.
Thought I saw a big wiggle out of that car, and it moved him from the bottom of that middle lane, but it really slowed a lot of cars down, made him scramble.
Got 2 here. 2 by 2, quarter off you to 9.
Seems to be okay now.
And we said watching qualifying last night, we were really interested in watching the Hendrick Motorsports cars. Had 3 of them that had really good speed. Chase's was the one that was a little bit off, and we wondered, would that be because he was more interested in the handling of the car for the qualifying races? May have missed it just a little bit.
And here's Daniel Suarez putting the pressure to race leader Kyle Busch.
Steadily pushing him.
20 to go. Regan.
He's still on him.
About the 9-car chase out in
still on
terms of the handling and what that team did. They actually went
Remember,
full out
you
full
can't be
handling.
pushing the
That's
whole
exactly
time,
what they wanted
though.
in this race
You
car.
can't tandem
They said
draft
a year
no
ago
more.
he did not have the
He's
comfort
still
to make the
pushing
moves
him.
in the Daytona 500 he needed to be able to make, and they said,
Oh,
coming down here,
all of a
that
sudden,
was
here's
their
Larson
focus.
now.
We saw him check up just a
All
little
3
bit
of them
there a few
pushing
moments
him.
ago. Not a word on the radio from
Oh
Chase
boy.
Elliott yet.
And that was very.
There they go.
Kyle Busch in the wall.
There we go. Oh.
3 times. Very aggressive.
Up. Got
Suarez
some.
was pushing on the back bumper of Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch is the only one I think's gonna have enough damage to be out of it.
A lot of cars.
Austin Hill is in it, one of those open cars.
I seen it coming. They were steadily pushing almost the whole.
Going to make the 500, and
Kyle Busch gonna be
things got a
mad.
little too right. Riley Herbst
One more look.
involved. There's the push, and there's the turn. Caution is out for the 2nd time in duel number 2.
Going to the backup. Kyle Busch for the Daytona 500.
This car, which was caught up in this, and Austin Hill has come to pit road. Look at damage to the right front of Hill's car. Trying to race his way into the Daytona 500 or time in. There's Herbst. All right, let's see what happened here.
The grass is ripped it off.
It's a lot of
So much
aggression.
pushing.
Daniel Suarez is pushing on him, moving. You can see the right rear. Those are things that we
Wait
do.
for
That's
it, wait
skewing the
for
rear
it.
end. Finally, it was too much. Kyle couldn't hold on to it. Bam, bam, bam.
Hook, dunk, and sinker.
One too many.
There you go.
That happens at 190.
Those popping out,
Boom.
and then back in, and when it does, it just hooks the 8 car.
Yeah, when he got him sideways once, he got down, corrects, moved.
Suarez overshot his stall.
Through.
And I guarantee you that crew chief's saying, don't slide those tires.
Look at this. This is the 3 wide I was talking about. Drove right around him. Interesting. Did he keep his pit road speed?
Now, Austin Hill, Kyle Busch.
Retransmitted or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR broadcast.
From the best. It was among the greatest finishes of NASCAR's 75 years.
It's been a lifelong dream to see it back on the Cup schedule.
You're finally going to get it, buddy. It's the greatest sport in the world right there, buddy. Greatest sport in the world.
Chance.
He's going to be in the Daytona 500. Not everybody is so happy.
Contact happened. Kyle, what'd you feel from behind there?
Just a lot of pushing and shoving, a few laps straight there, just doing everything you can to try to hang on and do the best you can to make sure that you keep it straight. And just finally overloaded the left rear and hooked it to the right. So hate it for all my guys, and you know, building a fast Chevy Camaro was really fun to drive. Drove great the whole time. I mean, everything was super easy, super simple, but yeah, a long ways to go, and just don't understand, but is what it is.
Here we go again.
Keselowski.
Here's Wade, a couple more laps. Oh, crap.
Out of the gas and keep him running over Gregson in front of him.
Nothing but just straight up pushing the whole way.
You saw Denny pushing there, but he just never locks up.
They just bump. Like they can't lock up. It seems like they can't lock up. They're just bumping. Bump.
Even second all the way back. We got the 42, 11, 40.
Cars under a blanket. They're so close together. It's so tight. Yes, just like a vice.
Monitor, mine's going up.
It's a spring that's going to pop at some moment. You keep loading that spring up, it's going to pop at some moment. When it does, it's going to fly all to pieces. Here we go.
Gilliland a little out of shape there with Corey LaJoie.
There's going to wind up being a wreck under this interview right here.
Car worked best, and dude, it was a lot of fun. It was super intense first couple laps. You don't really
10 is way out. 10 was way out.
He just has the patience to be good here.
Well, you said when to move. It's time. 6 to go. You see action picking up on this race. He stayed up.
Two is way up.
I think eventually, I think he's going to have to get down there.
make
10's gonna have a run. Well, there's a lot of momentum on the outside.
He's really happy with his partner right now. I think he's
quick.
Oh.
Look out! Hold on!
Yikes! Corey. Hamlin looking for 3 wide. That's not going to work. Not this time.
I bailed on his dancing partner. Made that block on the outside.
Just now under 5 miles from the finish.
Todd Gilliland. His granddad was a champion of Winston West. His dad had been a pole sitter here for the Daytona 500. Second-year driver with a shot to win his qualifying race for the, and we're in a second-row spot in the 500.
Corey LaJoie with a big push to Austin Center.
Watch what happens right here next time by. It ain't gonna be like that. Oh man.
I think Amarola's chance. He's looking in the mirror, listening for the
Oh,
move
he's
up.
going
There it
now.
is.
Now
That's
he's got
exactly
the
what I
2
thought he was
behind
gonna
him.
do.
White flag.
Didn't have
one
the
lap
help.
to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
He made the move, but the momentum wasn't quite there yet.
There wasn't
I think
the
that's
energy
a right
to follow.
move, but the energy wasn't quite there.
Straight slow up like 10.
2 Fords on the outside.
Whoa,
Ford
here we
on
go.
the bottom, and Gilliland got loose.
Nice save.
From Larson.
Awesome save. Gilliland deserves the attaboy right there.
Go give him a hug and a kiss on the cheek after this. That saved his front row stop.
Everybody
awesome.
gets squared away.
This isn't over yet.
No. Almirola way out in front of Cindric, who's going to have a chance here.
Ain't no way.
Back up.
Does he?
Ain't no way.
Yes, I think he is right now.
You have to do 1 block maybe, that's
I think
about
he
it.
just stays in the gas. You don't really have a choice. You
Yeah.
can't take a chance on trying
Ain't
to
no
back
way.
up to him at this
Told
point.
you, ain't no
Off
way.
turn 4 to the line.
AJ, Eric,
Almirola making bacon.
Eric,
About that.
Eric on the road. Hey, I get to say it. Yeah.
A whole lot of other cars.
We thought he was gone.
Wow.
He's not
Incredible save for
gone.
Gilliland, who ends
Eric
up 7th.
Almirola.
Almirola gets his second career
You want some bacon?
win.
How about Connor? And a heartbreak for Austin Hill. He's doing everything he had to do to make this Daytona 500. Just wasn't his night.
Eric Almirola had ordered the rocking chair. He was going to retire from Cup racing.
Yeah.
Talked back into the seat, multi-year deal, and he just scored the 4th dual win for Stewart Haas Racing.
He's been so close to winning this big race. Gets him sideways once, and he rode this thing all the way off into the corner. Finally gets into him one more time, and man, broke him loose.
He got a little bit of a wiggle that took him down to the yellow lines, and when it came back up, that gave Kyle Larson just enough of a bump to,
Right.
not intentionally, but just enough here. You
There,
watch it,
and then he just gets
turns him to the
loose
left there a
right
little bit, and
there,
when it comes up, he has no choice but to.
How do you
That's a
save
heck of a
that?
save, though.
I mean,
Well,
I can promise you,
that's
just like
what
I
I
said,
said.
Kyle Larson couldn't believe he saved it. He thought
Get
he
an
was right in
attaboy.
his lap.
You go from the 33
I said,
degree
what
banking
a
down to the
save. You heard me.
flat.
What a save.
We saw that
And
with Kyle
save it.
Busch a few years ago.
The car
Same
was
sparks flying
at
and
one
everything
point
else,
the front
but
tires,
hats off to
none of the
that
front
kid.
tires were even on the
That's a
ground.
heck
It
of
was a
save.
skid plate.
Ford has won the last 4 dual races and 9 of
See
the
you guys
last
in the next
12.
one.